Look at that.
What's
up, you guys?
Up, everyone? This is a fun video.
Finally filming the baby names we love but won't be using video.
We started filming it maybe like 2 weeks ago, and then the landscapers came and we're like, all right, we'll pause this for like 30 minutes until they're done. And they stayed for like 4 hours.
4 hours, and then it was dark outside and we were like, ah.
We haven't had a chance to come back and film, so here we are.
If you're stumbling across this channel, my name is Julia.
I'm Hunter.
And we are about to give birth to our first baby boy.
She's about to give birth.
Well, yes.
I'm about to partake in this adventure.
Currently 38 weeks pregnant. Ow. And
we were at the doctor today, and the doctor said it could probably happen within the next week or so.
Yeah, exactly. So can happen
we'll
at
see.
any moment.
But our doula also said that average firstborn is
40 weeks.
40
or
42. So
yeah.
We don't know. He could come today. He could come in 3 weeks. So
exactly.
Anyway, we're here. We're to film this. We have a lot of names on this list.
So Hunter and I have been together for over 10 years.
Yep.
We met in college, and since the day that we met in college, we have written down baby names
from the very beginning.
From the very beginning. I remember being like in class together in college, and we would be like passing baby names back and forth to each other. So we've got a rolling list that has been long in the works.
Yeah. And some of these names are like from 9-10 years ago.
Yeah, and they're still pretty good. So we like kind of like different names that are kind of off the cuff. If you watch our channel, you'll get that vibe. But these are hopefully like really unique names that are different, that maybe you haven't heard before.
Some of the names from the early days have definitely been marked off the list because they were out there.
They were out there. They
were fun. It was always fun.
Always fun. But
let me grab my phone actually.
Okay.
So I have some on mine.
We have our current name picked out for our baby, but we won't be revealing it until once he's born. So follow along on Instagram to get all those updates and everything. But most people wait till the baby's born to announce. So we're gonna save it.
We're gonna wait until he's here.
Yes, and we're so excited about it. It's like we've literally never heard one person named this ever.
I don't think we've ever seen this name before.
No. So we're excited about that, side note. But we will go through a few boy names and a few girl names. Without further ado, let's jump in.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna start with boys.
Sure. Mine are kind of all over the place. You have yours organized.
Okay, so.
Boys, let's just go back and forth.
Okay.
Obviously we're not saying that one.
Not.
Okay.
We have one that we're saving for maybe our next son, so we're not gonna say that.
We always thought, this one here, we always thought we would name our first child.
We were saving it.
But then we came up with this other name. We're like, we like this so much, but we're saving this one. Okay, first name that we had come up with maybe a couple years ago. Maybe it was when we were living in California. That we really liked is Ojai.
Oh yeah.
O-J-A-I. It's a city in California, like SoCal.
Santa Barbara area. It's
O-J-A-I, Ojai. We thought Ojai Havens could sound nice. But I think the thing that turned us away from that was like, it sounds like, oh, hi. You know? But
yeah, but it's so
that's
cool.
not how you would say it. It's like, oh, hi.
Another one that we loved that was like, so you could always use like cities as inspiration was Sonoma. We really liked that name, and we did consider it for our boy. And that's where we got married, so it's kind of meaningful.
Sunny.
Yeah.
She's from Sonoma County.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh, that's kind of cool.
So,
and the first 3 letters are son, and this is our first son. So
yeah,
well, that'd be kind of cool.
Sometimes cities or like small towns can be good inspiration for names if you need ideas.
Yes. This next one is a little bit more westerny and out there, but we liked the name Yeehaw, like what a cowboy would say. And I think both of these, like Ojai and Yeehaw, they both kind of end in like that H sound, which flowed nicely with our last name of Havens. Yeah. But it was kind of like a fun name that we liked. That would be really cool, actually.
Yeah. That one's a little out there, but if you live on a ranch, I feel like it's somewhere or something. Cool. My favorite name that we won't use, because I don't think Connor is as passionate about it as me, but I think it's such a good name for a boy or a girl, is Rush. I love that name.
I was on board with that. We actually considered that. Yeah, we were actually thinking about that for a middle name too.
I love it. I just think it sounds so nice. Like, I would still actually probably use that name, but I'm giving it. So somebody use that because it is so good. Rush, I love.
I was watching a Gold Rush show.
Yeah.
And I was telling you like, oh, Golden's kind of cool. And you were like, what about Rush? And I was like, that's pretty sweet.
I love Rush. Yeah. I also love the name Stone, but I've just seen more and more people use that name.
It's becoming more common.
Wanted to do something a little bit different, but I think it's a beautiful name for a boy. It's just like so like, I don't know, it just sounds
Stone
so great.
and oak, and like I feel like that's more like they're becoming popular right now.
Definitely.
And we like both of those names, but
I also loved the name. A couple of years ago, I really liked the name Roman, but then we had a really close friend that used the name Roman, so I really like that name as well. Stone, Roman, Rush, kind of all in the same sphere.
my mother's maiden name is Gray, Gray, so we liked Gray, whether that was for like a first name or middle name, and I feel like you've been seeing that more and more often as well at Grace.
Yep.
A really cool
Grace.
name.
Yep.
Colors are cool names. Like,
They are cool. Navy.
Our friends just named their baby Navy. One of the names on here actually that we have is Royal, Royal, and we thought that'd be a really cool name for a girl and call her Roy, because it's more common for a boy to be named Roy, but Royal and Roy for short is pretty cool.
Another color name that we really liked is Indigo. And I just
Indy
think
for short.
Indy for short, really cute,
Yeah.
kind of exotic feeling. I think that's really nice, and that would be really cute for a girl as
We
well.
considered that one truly
For this boy,
this
yeah.
one for a middle name for this boy.
We cycled through so many. It's so hard to narrow down. Okay.
I liked the name. This was, I don't think Julie was ever on board, but I liked the name Renegade.
Renegade, that's cute.
And you call him Ren.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That'd be cute for a girl.
Yeah.
I feel like a
Renegade's
lot of
cool.
the names that we like are pretty like gender neutral,
Yeah,
and you
can go
can use
both
them
ways.
both ways. But we like to push the limit and the box on names a little bit, so a lot of you guys are probably like, what?
Like I would love the name like Bandit, Renegade, Trailblazer. You know, you don't want your kid to be named Blazer. Blaze is a cool name though.
Blaze is cool. I knew a Blaze.
Yeah, I knew a Blaze as well.
Oh no, Blitz was her name.
Blitz was the girl. I knew a Blaze. You knew a Blitz.
I knew a Blitz.
Yeah.
And one of the names that we had on our list was Juke, which is definitely sort of different, but it's a little like fast. So, which you can definitely feel in the name. So we didn't end up using that.
We always liked the name Willow from college.
Loved that.
Willow was one we talked about for a long time.
Yeah.
That was like 10 years ago.
That
like
was
Willow's
our
really
first
cool.
name. And Harvest.
Harvest was one.
Harvest we were going to use for a while. We actually took psychology together, developmental psychology in college, and we named our like mock baby Harvest.
Harvest, yeah. We liked Harvest, Everest, and Forest were kind of like the three.
Yeah.
We thought like Forest Fire, Everest, Snow, and Harvest Rain were like kind of like a cool theme to go by.
Totally.
But
oh, another one we thought of, which is cool because we conceived our baby actually when we were in the French Riviera. We considered the name French.
we liked that one a lot.
Yeah.
That was toyed with a lot.
It was. And thought it would have been really cool for our first boy, but we ended up going a different route. But
Yeah.
that
French
was a fun
cool.
one.
We conceived in the French Riviera. And so my cousin's actually name is River. And so a lot of people had guessed River.
But family member.
But Riviera was cool, but we were like, Riviera kind of sounds more like feminine to the ear. So we thought Era, just the last three letters of Riviera, E-R-A, would have been really cool.
Era is cool.
Era's cool. Also, if you like have a family member or you're a baseball player, E-R-A, like if you're a pitcher, that'd be a cool name for your son if you're a pitcher, because earn run average, ERA.
Oh, cute.
That'd be kind of cool.
That
Era.
is cute. Oh, another one that we love, but I know some people that have named their baby this is Fox, and we just think that's so cute. And also, Fox has like a lot of spiritual meaning for us. It's
There's a
really
few
weird.
situations where like foxes have showed up, and we're like, oh, fox would be really cool.
Yeah, it sort of became our like spirit animal.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But then we were like, oh, we feel like it's
kinda
been
used.
done. So
Wolf is also really cool.
Wolf.
Like
yeah,
the name Wolf. We liked the name Rise, R-I-S-E.
that's a good one.
Yeah, it's a really good one.
Kind of like Rush, like Rise.
Rise, yeah.
I love that name.
She had a dream that we named our kid Herd, H-E-R-D. Like
H-E-A-R-D. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Herd, like H-E-R-D, like a group.
No, like herd, like they're herd. Yeah.
Yeah, H-E-A-R-D, Herd.
You could
That's cool.
twist it either way,
Yeah.
but yeah, I had a dream that we named our kid Herd. That was in one of the vlogs, and everyone was like, "What was the name?"
Yeah.
Because we didn't know. I wanted to tell them in the case that we wanted to use it, because it's in a dream, but it didn't quite give us everything that we needed. But it's a cool concept.
It's a cool concept.
Yeah.
We liked the name Tribute.
Tribute.
Tribute was kind of cool.
Super cute.
Back to the city names, we have a couple other cities. We had Bronx, B-R-O-N-X.
Yep, Bronx.
And we had Honolulu, kind of cool for a girl.
Totally.
We also had, should we save that one?
Cute.
We should save that one.
Yeah, we should save that. I can't say it.
My great-grandfather died in World War II, and he was a major, and I thought M-A-J-O-R would be really cool. And then when we were watching that Gold Rush show, I thought Minor could be cool, like M-I-N-E-R. Minor is a cool name.
Super cute.
So I don't know, like major or minor, but it's not M-I-N-O-R, it's M-I-N-E-R. Like a minor.
Love those.
Yeah.
One boy name that I guess Hunter said that I thought of this, but I can't remember, is Soul.
S-O-U-L.
S-O-U-L.
Call him Soli.
Yeah, I mean, it's cute. Obviously, we clearly like very outside of the box names, but I feel like you gotta have fun with it, guys. Like, come on. This is it. We've had so many brainstorms. It's fun to like think about it at dinner or just
No, for sure. We've been shooting these names like out
for years.
And this list has gone to like from 0 to 100 back to like 10. We were like, okay, we can't use that. It's too crazy.
Totally.
One that we both liked because we like the name Shia, like Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, I know.
We thought Shy was really cool.
Shy.
S-H-Y. I feel that's just like a cute little boy's name. Shy would have been really cool.
Shy and Rush are like my long lost names that I didn't
We could use them. We could use them still.
Yeah.
But yeah, Shy and Rush are really cool.
So cute.
We liked the name Romeo. We thought that was kind of cool, like Romeo and Juliet. But my sister, her daughter's name is Romy. So we're not going to have like cousins Romy and Romeo.
Yeah.
So anyways, we're going to move on to girl names. But before we do so, a lot of y'all have been trying to guess the name of this little boy right here.
Baby Haven.
And not a single person has guessed it yet. And I'll be surprised if anyone guesses it.
But I've been loving reading all of the names. You guys have a lot of good names. Go to the, well, I wish you could like have the comment section because there were good names in there.
Man, a lot of people were guessing similar names, honestly. I think when we gave clues like something that's like more outdoorsy.
Yeah.
A lot of people are guessing Wilder. A lot of people are guessing like River, Clay, Roper, Ryder.
Yeah.
Rocky.
Saddle.
I think they
Someone guessed leather. I was like, ooh,
cool.
Bonus point for creativity.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
But
I've been really surprised.
No one's guessed the name yet, but all the names have been really cool. And a few of them had like been on the list at previous times. One of my favorite painters that I have a piece or two from, he named his daughter Wilderness. And so
Cute.
Wilderness or Wild or Wilder, that was always kind of like on the list. But we moved on from that one, but it is a really cool name and seems to be something that people are using these days.
Yeah.
No one's guessed it yet, and we're really...
It might take you a second when you first hear it. It took me like a while to get used to, and I think that when our parents first heard it, they were like, okay.
They've all come around to it.
Everyone's come around to it.
But what's funny is
we love it.
I came up with the idea maybe 2 or 3 years ago for this name, and I think we might have told the story in a vlog, not sure, but we put it on the list. And then it kind of just got like shoved down in the bottom of that list. We never really thought much about it. And then once you got pregnant and you're like, hey, what about that name? And I was like, I'm like,
it's
down.
so
It's like,
different,
cool.
but it's the only one that excites me because like all of the other ones are just feel not lackluster, but I was like, we need a good name, a strong name. So
we're really liking
excited.
it, and we're excited to share. But let's move on to
girl names.
The girl names.
Okay, we obviously haven't brainstormed quite as many girl names, so this is more boy name heavy. Even though we, fingers crossed, get a girl one day. We're hoping.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
And a few of those names definitely could have been used for female, like Royal, Rise,
Rush,
Soul,
any
Rush.
of them, yeah.
Yeah, those all could be used.
Really, a lot of them. Okay, so one of the first girl names we had was Sonoma, which we already told you guys about. Yeah. I think that's really cute for a girl. Should I say this one?
Yeah, I think so. Okay,
my girlfriend actually guessed this when she was trying to guess the name, and I think it's beautiful, and the name is Season. Like,
Season's cool.
The seasons, you know, of weather or whatever.
Or if you want to go like French with it, it'd be Saison, which is like a beer.
Yeah.
S-A-I-S-O-N, that's kind of cool.
I think that's so pretty. Yeah. So cute for a girl. Carly came up with that, so that's a good one.
We liked Evening.
Evening.
Call her Eve.
Yep.
We thought Evening was just like a pretty...
Seems soft.
It seems soft and like beautiful. Kind of like the other name we have, which is Memory.
Memory.
We thought Memory is kind of like just like a nice, flowy,
feminine,
pretty name.
Yeah.
Prairie.
Prairie. That one you came up with. I think you really liked that one.
It was in a book that I was reading.
Yeah. I really like actually should I save that name or should I, for a girl, that one is cute.
Yeah, you can share that one. I feel like that's kind of more popular than you realize.
I think in the color category, a name for a girl, Ivory is really cute.
Yeah, and indigo, obviously, we said that earlier.
Yeah, Ivory, just like that word sounds really soft. You want to think about how like the word sounds, how it rolls off the tongue, like you like saying the word, what does it make you feel when you say it out loud, stuff like that.
One of the names I had come up with, and it was more jokingly, it wasn't like this would be the name, but the sound of it was really pretty, is if it was a girl, it'd be Hummingbird Havens.
Aww.
And we were like, you couldn't name a kid Hummingbird necessarily. I guess you can name a kid whatever you want. But Hummingbird just seemed a little far, but we liked Birdie, B-I-R-D-I-E.
Birdie, so cute.
Or you could name her Hummingbird and just call her Birdie. But like Hummingbird it's a pretty cool name.
Birdie
cool.
straight up.
Yeah.
Would be really cute. I think this one I came up with was Dove, which is cute. Again, really like soft and just nice sounding. Dove Havens.
We liked Heart.
Heart for a girl.
Yep.
Especially because with an H last name.
Just like double
sometimes the doubles sound really good. So Heart Havens is really cute.
We liked Coast.
Coast.
Coast is cool. We were in Saint Tropez when we conceived.
Yeah.
And so that's in the Côte d'Azur, A-Z-U-R-E. That's blue. It's the blue coast.
Côte d'Azur, yeah.
Côte d'Azur.
Yeah.
And we thought we were trying to figure out like a way to play that. I think that's when we thought of Coast.
I think we at some point in a couple brainstorms came up with like Ocean and Dream, but I was like, okay, the Kardashians have used those names.
Yeah.
Like you don't even think about it, but just like get in brainstorming sessions and you can come up with some really fun things.
Yeah, and it's funny when you hear like someone else, like the Kardashians or some celebrity, use the name. You're like, oh dang, I'm not gonna use that. And I think when we thought of Era, we thought it was like so creative and clever.
Yeah.
And then I think
someone used it.
Like Kylie or something had temporarily named one of her kids Era before she changed it or something.
Wasn't it Air? No, her kid's name is Air, isn't it? A-I-R-E.
Maybe,
Air.
I don't know. But anyways, it's just like you hear that and you're like, dang it.
Yeah.
But anyways, we thought of the name. This is kind of also different, but when we moved to Tennessee, we probably would never name our kid Tennessee, but we like T-N-N.
Yeah.
And that'd be kind of a cool girl's name.
Totally.
Or boy's name.
But wouldn't want it to sound like oh, they're a 10, like a 10 number 10, that's like a little bit like you gotta go off of a 10, I feel like, just to not look like you like your kid that much. But T-E-N-N, different, so.
Maybe name your kid 9 instead of 10.
Yeah. Numbers are cool.
We loved the name. I've always loved this name. I don't know if I'd ever got you on board, but I loved the name Poet.
Yeah.
P-O-E-T. I liked the name Poetry.
That's pretty.
Poetic could have been cool.
Yeah.
But Poet, P-O-E-T. Really like that name.
Yeah.
I feel like it sounds like it's a cool first name, but I feel like it's also a really cool middle name.
Definitely. Okay, and then this could totally be gender neutral. Was Earth that we thought of.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a nice one. It's very like powerful.
Yeah. We also like Sweden for a girl.
Sweden. That's cute.
There's a couple on here that we still might use, so we're not going to say all of them.
Girls to me are harder. I don't know why. They're just.
If Hennessy wasn't an alcohol, Hennessy could have been really
Hennessy
cool.
Hennessy Havens.
This like just sounds like a nice word.
Oh yeah, we almost use Hendrix too.
Yeah. That was like on the list for a long time. Hendrix.
Hendrix was one of our names for a long time. Hendrix Havens, and that could be girl or boy.
Yep.
Really cute. I love that.
That was maybe one of the first names I had thought of.
It was.
In like college.
Yeah.
Some of the college names, it was like Whisper,
Wink,
Wish.
Yeah, Wish.
They're all
Wish
like,
is cute.
Wish is cool. Wish is cool.
Like
Wish is kind of like in the realm of shy.
Yeah, it is.
Just like
It's
soft and like
sweet.
sweet little kid. Wish.
Totally.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're like, we wish we didn't name our dog Booker because we're like, that's a damn
That's
good
such
name.
a strong boy's name.
Oh,
if you
so
name your
good.
son Booker, that's
Come
so cool.
on, I know.
Or like Little Book.
Feel free to use that.
Book's a cool name.
Yeah, it is. Oh, that is cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are great names, Booker.
Definitely.
There's a few names that we don't want to reveal.
Yes, we're gonna save a couple
gonna
in the
save
back
them.
burner. But that's a lot of names. I feel like people usually do like 5 or so per gender, so that just gave you like literally 30 names in each
And
gender.
sorry that was not very organized. We just kind of spin them out there. But we didn't really have any rhyme or reason.
That's how you do it though. You just gotta like brainstorm, whip them out, talk about it with your friends. We would do brainstorms with our friends and just like come up with different ways to think of things. It's just a fun creative activity.
Here's what we would always do is like, okay, let's think cities, and we knock out like 10 cities, and we're like, all right, let's think animals.
Right.
Cool. Let's think colors. Let's think music. Okay, let's do rhyme, rhythm, harmony, like melody, like all. You know, you just start like whipping out names. I liked Psalms. I think Psalm is one of the Kardashians also.
Yeah, and Saint Tropez.
Yeah, we liked Saint as well for Saint Tropez.
We can't do that. But
we didn't really like the name Tropez, but that was like something that crossed our mind.
For us, you just never know what will come out, and you can think of a really cool word and be like, that's it, you know, it'll just click. So.
Or like really like looking at last names of people, like watching sports. A lot of people think we named Booker after Devin Booker, but it was actually after Booker's bourbon. But like Derek Rose, we thought Rose is a cool first name for like even a boy, like even if it's Roze or something like that, you can kind of change the spelling.
Totally.
But we just had fun. We had fun with all the different names we've been thinking of over the past few years.
Yep.
And we're loving the name we chose.
Totally. Hope you guys like it and are surprised probably. And hopefully this gave you some good ideas for your babies, or you just had fun watching. But keep up with us on the vlog channel. Well, it's current channel. Everything is all on one channel. But we've been vlogging everything.
There'll probably be only one more vlog.
Before baby
Maybe
comes.
2.
Yes.
If we're all lucky.
And we're hoping to do a labor vlog. We're gonna try to capture that. We'll see if it makes it to the tube, but it probably will. So,
it will. We'll do a labor vlog.
Yeah.
It just depends if it's like only here in like early labor, or if we're like actually in the thick of it at the hospital.
For sure.
The goal is to do the whole thing, but we'll see what happens.
Anyways, thanks you guys for watching, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.